Greetings to all of my Pisces, my cross watchers, my cuspers. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to get into a August reading for the moon phases, and you know where the moon placements are and what you could possibly be facing during those times, and how you could kind of navigate through some things, okay, what you may be experiencing. So this is some guidance. Take what applies to you, leave the rest. Do not force anything to become your story or to fit into your life if it doesn't apply, okay? All right, so, and they're also, even though it's for August, these readings are timeless because I've had people to reach out to me that told me some of my past readings are just happening now, okay? All right, so let's get started. We have our first quarter moon set in Scorpio. Okay, so I'll read on the first quarter moon energy. It says your commitment is being tested. So there could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. Do what you actually think is possible. If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Show some commitment now. Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Attuned to the moon is, I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. So say that with me, Pisces. Say it again, okay? I am committed to my dreams and I move towards them with confidence. Let's say it one more time because it's true. I am committed to my dreams and I move towards them with confidence. So additional meanings to this card is, the answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and the moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt small crises. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as stepping stones to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. Okay, so there could be like some sort of power shift. Maybe you're facing something, just having to deal with a number of things, or maybe like a small crisis, or maybe you're trying to help someone through a situation or something like that. This could be someone even calling on you. It may not even be your situation. This may be someone calling on you. But Scorpios rule the 8th house, okay? And that 8th house energy, Pisces, has a lot to do with jointly controlled money and assets. It has a lot to do with taxes, your inheritance, as well as your obligations, okay? So there could be some, issues around that, around this time, around the first quarter moon, okay, which is around August the 1st. So, and this Scorpio energy, Scorpio is a water fixed sign, and the Scorpio phrase is, their key phrase is, I create. So maybe, to me, it looks like you may be creating, or you're going to be required to create a solution to a problem, or recommit to something. Maybe you kind of are questioning, is something worth it? Or, you know, you may have lost sight of your goals. You know, where you want to be, where you want something to go. So your commitment is being tested pertaining to something in this life. And I feel like you're going to create the energy to finish a goal, to complete something, or to resolve a problem so you can create it. I mean, so you can like get to that goal. So the Scorpio energy, the mysteries energy of water takes on the fixed quality of intensity to suggest a determined quest to unearth the truth. The key phrase, I create, plays out as motivation to create reality based on hand-picked truths. And this situation asks, what is the truth behind the facade? Things are not always what they seem. The energy of Scorpio is alluring and powerful, and can be dangerous when pursued for its own sake rather than a means to a healthy, balanced end. Avoid using your powers for evil. Okay? So again, there could be a situation where, now put yourself where you belong, Pisces. Either you're resolving issues because you have the power and the know-withal to do it, or either, and this could be in your own life, or either you know how to resolve someone else's problems. This could be somebody creating problems for you, and you're having to keep in mind what your goal is. Okay? And just because you are knowledgeable about something, or, you know, you are the psychics of the zodiac, maybe you're reading someone's energy. You've picked up on some things, but you just haven't exposed it yet. There could be a facade going on that you picked up on, and that there's something about the truth not being exposed about a person, a place, or a thing. Make sure you're being honest with yourself as well, that you're not keeping the truth from yourself, and make sure you're paying attention to people's body language and just those subtle signs that Pisces always notice about people. Because you're spot on about your observation about something, and there's some sort of hidden truth that you're coming upon, and this is a time when it's like, don't abuse your power just because you know how to do something. Don't use it for evil, because it's almost as if you're going to have the opportunity to, if somebody's trying to get over on you, maybe you're upping the game and getting over on them. Okay? But don't lose sight of your goal. This could be a situation where you're saying, you know what? I'm just going to do a protection spell, core cutting, whatever I need to do, because my goal is to get to this point. I'm not letting anything distract me. You also, again, could be helping somebody through a situation, but I kind of want to get a little bit more information about this. These are the cards I wanted to use. We're moving out of that Scorpio first quarter moon energy. We'll be moving into a Sagittarius energy, a waxing gibbous Sagittarius moon around August the 3rd. So you may be exploring different ways of doing things too. Okay? This could be a lot of movement, change, or something. Power shifts. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Yeah. So, let me see what else is coming out. Use some tarot cards. Oh, the whole deck is upside down. Yes, something is going to have to change. Something, you're going to have to turn something around. And the Eight of Pentacles has a lot to do with what you're focused on. This is what you're committed to. This could be a learning, some sort of learning phase, or something you're mastering. This could be even something that you're creating. You know, you may be working on something behind the scenes. The Six of Cups is here. Something may become familiar to you. What is that? Muscle memory. Something about muscle memory is significant here. Something that you're working on is going to kind of invoke a way of how you're doing something, or the way you know how to do something, but maybe because you haven't had the chance to utilize that particular skill, it's sort of laying dormant or something like that. So it's like a situation is going to revive something. Six of Cups is also Scorpio energy. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. The Hierophant. We have the Hierophant and the Tower. Let me see something else. Gemini could be significant here. You got 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and 10 of Swords. You're getting to the truth about a situation. So you're in your head about information that you're receiving. Something about the past is coming up, something about betrayal. This may be revealed to you. Maybe it's something you've already moved on from. It seems as though you're focusing on your work or in creating something really beautiful, especially with this 8 of Pentacles crowning the Empress. The Empress represents Taurus, Libra energy. So it's like you're bringing balance into your second house through a lot of focus or creativity. You're committed to getting the job done, or you're committed to your goals around this time. But something is coming up from your past, some sort of nostalgia energy about some sort of betrayal. Lies, a lot of deceit. Something was a facade. And the truth about it's like you're learning something. The Hierophant is also Taurus energy. Now, the Hierophant could represent a marriage or some sort of like contract or a commitment to something. And whatever this is, it seems to be, it's something that is, it's almost like it's keeping you up in your head about a situation. You're thinking a lot about it, replaying something over and over in your mind. This could have something to do with your home life. Then you have the Tower moment crowning the Queen of Swords. So something is meant to sort of break down. The Tower moment can speak of destruction. It can speak of things breaking down or kind of like being uprooted so you can rebuild in another way. And the Queen of Swords has up their sword, but this is a person who's been through a lot. They have a lot of experience. And during this Tower moment, you could use your knowledge, your experience, your analytical mind, either in a evil way, or you can use it for good. You're going to be given an opportunity. Something, it's almost like you're going to get a chance at revenge or to manipulate a situation or something like that. I feel like you're getting information, and it's all in how you use it. Yeah, it's like you keep repetitively thinking about a situation or There could be some sort of betrayal pertaining to inheritance or generations or something like that. This could be your parents or your children. Someone knows that. I feel like someone knows that they should have done something for you or with you. But the truth about why they're saying that they didn't do it is going to come out. And it's like it's breaking, you're either letting a tower moment happen or you're creating a tower moment due to some sort of information that you're receiving. So, okay, Pisces. Let me see. Because then we go from that Sagittarius waxing gibbous moon into the waxing gibbous Capricorn energy. So this has something to do with how you get to the top, your social status, your level of commitment, your work life, power struggles, how you're exploring or traveling, something that has to do with the blood. This could be blood related relatives or something that you're having to deal with. Let me see. Family room. Yeah, this may be something that is related to your family. The number 21 is there. That could be part of an address or the birthday or also the number 3 could be significant. Again, house. This may have something to do with real estate, a family home, or where you currently live or where you used to live. The 10th house Capricorn energy, 2nd house Taurus energy, also 2nd month if we're coming from January, February, so Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Taurus is the higher font as well as Empress energy here. So is Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini is significant here. Any of those zodiac signs, or this could be the placements of where you have placements in your natal chart, okay? You're going to be required to either go home, this may be going to a family home, or deal with something that has to do with your home life or something. This is around the first quarter moon in Scorpio. You're learning that you're accepting the things you cannot change, but your commitment to something is being tested. All right, so that's the first quarter moon energy in Scorpio. You all can always reach back out to me or leave a comment in the comment section once you get through August, okay? All right. Okay, so then we're going to move into this full moon in Aquarius. So the full moon is about surrendering to the divine. And the full moon in Aquarius is show the world the real you. Okay, so around this time, you may be needing to surrender something to the divine. That's almost, again, it puts me in this energy of acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. But this energy, this full moon is around August the 9th. Aquarius has a lot to do with like the calf, the ankles, the shin, the Achilles. So you may be having to navigate, move, walk through something. Almost feeling like you're having to be at 2 places at one time. Maybe you're going between your home and your family home or something. Let me see what this full moon energy is saying. Surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is about the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what you're telling yourself and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attune to the moon. I am getting the answers I need. I am getting the answers I need. I am getting the answers I need. The additional meanings of this card is, I wish you made may be about to come true. It's a make it or break it time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep, stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The teaching of this card is the full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card anytime in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Okay? So this is a time, some sort of wish or something that you may have asked around the new moon in July. You're getting the answers for it in August around this full moon time. It's a make it or break it time as the card represents. And there could be some sort of sense of madness in the air. Again, I do see you having to deal with situations pertaining to, this could be family matters that you're having to deal with. Okay, show the world the real you. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone may be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's not so bad. It is not such a bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems frightening. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique, charismatic, your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Attune to the moon is be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. So be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. The additional meanings with this card is, don't lose the beauty and romance life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. Every full moon is a time to release and let go. but the additional of Aquarius energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy and pulling. This card at this time suggests either you need to let go of someone or thinking, I'm sorry. You need to let, wait a minute, hold on. You need to let go, or someone is thinking they are the one who needs to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could highly unconventionally or be unexpected. Okay. I lost my glasses months ago. I just need to buy some more because trying to read without them and them little teeny words, I'll be struggling, honey. All right, so Pisces. It seems like there's a lot going on. Maybe you're letting someone go or someone is letting you go. Maybe you've been you haven't been showing the world who you really are, how you really are. People could have their mind made up of they know who you are or how you are, or some sort of perception of you. This is a time for you to, it's what I'm getting, Pisces, is someone may be projecting something on you and you're being required to kind of stay calm, because I feel like this is rooted in something else. It's almost as if someone could be upset about a situation, some sort of unexpected turn, how things are turning out, a decision that's made. And this could just be someone who's saying something very harsh or mean, trying to get a rise out of you. Maybe in the past they knew that they could, you know, kind of trigger you with certain words or say certain things, but I don't feel like this is not a time. It's almost as if a decision is going to be made and someone isn't going to be happy with the decision. The decision may be working in your favor though, okay? It's like you need to surrender something to the divine, because it's almost feel like something isn't your problem to fix. Let me see. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Yeah, you could be happy about a situation. It says the full moon card is a very positive card for you. The odds are in your favor in some area, and this could be pissing someone else off. That you're kind of getting what you want. So that's why it's saying stay calm and remain happy. If you're in a happy energy, you're happy about the outcome of something, stay in that energy. Don't let some Debbie Downer, you know, come into your life with a whole bunch of finger pointing or whatever. Okay, let me see. That sound like thunder. They calling for thunderstorms. It's been so hot and humid. The Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, nice card. The Ace of Swords. Page of Swords. The Justice card. Page of Cups. A lot of youthful energy here. Something new is beginning, or someone, there could be a significant age difference. 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. There could be a significant age difference between you and someone. This may be someone who you don't talk with, but they're kind of keeping tabs on you. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, and it's crowning the Page of Cups. You're going to get good news about a plan that you put in place, or you're going to see a plan work out in like something that's working in your favor. You may be surprised to get this news with the Page of Cups. I feel like you're being granted something, or someone feels like you know what to do with something. Someone may see you as grounded, or you'll know how to move forward in a situation. Maybe this is coming by surprise, that someone see you this way. You have the Ace of Swords crowning the Judgment card. This is big news too. A lot of communication being given to you. Downloads coming in from the divine, as well as communication through words, text messages, or something. This could be through letters. You've sown some good seeds in some area of your life, and now you're reaping your rewards. And this is why I feel like you need to remain happy, because someone may see you getting what you want in some way. And they may be a little, there could be some jealousy surrounding you. The Page of Swords can be a very youthful energy, just like the Page of Cups. There may be a significant age difference between you and someone. But the Page of Swords can be someone who you don't even talk with. There's some sort of distance between you all, but they're watching you. They're kind of watching you get some sort of good news or information. The Page of Swords is crowning the Eight of Wands. You may be required to travel in a certain direction. It's like you're learning a lot about a situation. There's a lot of new information that you're getting around this time with this full moon in Aquarius. And something was unjust. The Justice card is crowning the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out in the cold, but it's just temporary. It's like worried about making the wrong investment or something like that. Feeling like you were guided in the wrong way. But the Justice card is, there could be an apology because something is off balance. And this could be karmic justice coming into the picture due to these Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is like that Taurus energy, second house. This has a lot to do with like your fund, your money. This has a lot to do with investments. What you invested in. Who invested into you. There's something off balance with it though. And then you have the Ten of Wands right here. You're going to have a breakthrough, but something could be very hard for you right now. You're being encouraged to surrender this heartbreak and these burdens to the divine. Yeah, there's some sort of transformation coming to, you're getting a lot of clarity about how strong you've been through a situation, or you've had to be. You're getting closer to your goal. You may be required to take on a lot or something like that. Let me see. Show the world the real you. I do feel like there could be times when there may be people who don't like the attention that you're getting or the good news you're getting or something. But again, this could be due to jealousy. It's the, so I'll use this as an example. Just say like you're working a job. And because you're getting a promotion, an unexpected promotion or a pay raise, that someone who's been there for a long period of time did not get. Maybe they become comfortable or complacent or something like that. And because you are getting something that they're kind of jealous about, they decide, okay, I'm not doing any of it. You all want to pay this Pisces this or give them that. Let them do everything. But it's almost like somebody wants you to give up on a situation because you're getting what you want. They want it to be really hard for you. They don't want it to feel like a blessing. They want it to feel more like a burden on you or something like that. Let me see. Courtship. 4th house Cancer energy. Something about your home life or like a mother figure or something. Wow. Great fortune. And concern. Yeah. What's at the bottom? Community. I feel like there may have been like people who thought you were a certain way or something like that. But I feel like your natural personality is going to shine through. It's like you're debunking a lot of myths or something. There may be someone who wants to communicate with you about something. A home life, a mother figure, a father figure. This may be someone you're not really interested in talking to or you haven't talked to. You're not really interested in what they have to say, but you need to listen around this time because it looks like it's really good news coming in. This could be connected to your ancestors in some way. But again, I'm going to tell you what I see. It's almost as if a blessing that you're getting, someone wants you to, they're angry about it, so they want it to feel more like a burden. Don't do this. You have people who will support you. If you need help, reach out to people and ask them for help with something. You have a community that will support you. I'm not sure where that community is. This person is taking a lot of wands to this. Maybe it's people. Maybe you have to fix up the family home and you have to call on people who you know that they know carpentry or they have connections in the construction business or something like that. So you don't have to take on everything on your own. This could be 3 people abandoning you. There may be a lot of work that has to be done. So call on, if you have a community, it looks like a community is more than happy to welcome you. This could be different from different people from different ages. Elders, people around your age, people younger than you, something. Someone wants you to be concerned about how you're going to accomplish something. But I feel like if you utilize the people around you in the right way, you can get through this. So it will continue to feel like a blessing instead of a burden. This could be due to jealousy, that someone is trying to just leave everything, you know, kind of on you or something. All right. That could be a judgment that's made in your favor too. Okay. And as we move out of that full moon in Aquarius, we're going to go into a waning gibbous moon in Pisces, as well as Aries. And then we're going to move into that last quarter moon in Taurus. Adjustments are required with this third quarter moon. So there's something that's going on where you're going to have to take care of things with this third quarter moon. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way has been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity you need to let go of. Whatever the situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which needs to be released into the ethers. The card also comes with promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events has been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. Attuned to the moon is, I am reevaluating the situation. I am reevaluating the situation. I am reevaluating the situation. Additional meanings for this card is, your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing you issues. It may be a time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forward. At the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. So, Taurus rules your second house, right? And Taurus has a lot to do with like the investments. It has a lot to do with your value system, what you really value in this life, your material possessions, and your financial attitude towards things. So this could have something to do with your banking institutions, how you invest things, your money, your career, your job, something like that. And again, the third quarter moon is around August the 16th. Taurus has a lot to do with the neck, your vocal cords, your throat, your thyroid glands. So there could be a lot of communication around this time. How things are said, what things are said, what's not being said. Taurus is a fixed sign. They're a fixed earth sign. And their key phrase is, I have. You may be focusing on what you have, what you need, and what it's going to take to get what you need. This is also a focus on what you need to release. If you're holding on to too much, the stable energy of Earth combines with a fixed, determined quality and advises practical planning. Gather the facts, understand the data, figure out the next step. The key phrase, I have, means that the motivation is centered on resources and to best deploy them in this situation, and how to best deploy them. In this situation, ask, what do I have and how can I best invest it? Make a plan and commit yourself to seeing it through. Determination is a great quality, But if taken to an extreme, it can lead to disaster. While you are being advised here to make and commit to a plan, be flexible enough to modify it if need be. Avoid stubbornness. So there could be something going on where you got to kind of alter some things right now. Some of you all may be investing into like Bitcoin, or you may be exploring different ways where you can make money. Or if you have something right now, or you're getting something around that time, like it's like whatever you're getting, you're trying to figure out how you want to, what you want to invest it in. Again, some of you all may be getting some sort of inheritance. It could be a family home or an actual financial inheritance or something. This could be you getting a job or a situation where you have to, if this is like a signing bonus or some sort of increase in pay or something like that, you may have extra finances that you're working with, and you may be, to me it looks like you're going to be adjusting how you spend money and how you save money or something like that. You may be negotiating too. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Some of you all are in some sort of field in your career where you're able to help other people. This could be customer service or customer relations or something. Maybe you work with the public a lot. There could be some sort of increase in pay. You may be thinking about how you can save money, what you need to put, what you need to invest in. This could be you also working with contractors or something to build something up. You also may be going to a financial advisor to get more information about what you should invest in, how you should invest, or something like that. But it also, it's like you're determined to get to a certain goal. But as the card said, too much determination can lead to a disaster. So don't be stubborn when it comes to being open-minded, when it comes to change or something like that. For some of you all, you may be required to help someone. Let me see. 10 of Swords. 2 of Wands, the Moon, 6 of Swords, Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 2 of Swords. What's at the bottom? 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups, King of Swords. Wow, the Magician. This is really good energy. Even with that 10 of Swords, the 10 of Swords is like you being realistic about the worst that has happened, going through the dark night of the soul. But with this 8 of Wands, this is like, okay, you've gotten up from that. Your comeback is way more powerful than the setback, whatever the setback was. So this Ace of Wands could speak of a magical opportunity. Some of you all are going to be having amazing sex. Like your love life is going to improve. But there's also an opportunity for you to relocate or take the lead in a situation, be in charge of something. Like you have the magic wand in your hand. So it's like after you've been through the worst and you've gotten yourself up and you have all of these life lessons now or something like that. It's like, you're like, okay, I've been through that, but now what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What do I want to invest in? Some of you all will be investing into real estate. I keep saying this. This could be you starting a new company. I really see you being committed to something. Some of you all may be negotiating After going through a dark night of the soul and coming out of it, your options are about to open up. With the Two of Wands, you're going to have to make a choice. This could be with travel, but your wishes are coming true. With this Knight of Cups, like it's like you're confident, like you're really getting what you want. Like, I have choices. I can do what I want. That's what I wanted. It's like you're getting the best choices in something. Someone is trying to figure out, how did you pull something off? But your intuition is what played. It's something like your intuition guided you into this Queen of Wands energy, looking amazing, feeling lucky, being there for your family, making good business decisions. Someone who not just looks good, but they'll roll up their sleeves so the job can get done. You're a good team player. You're a great leader. But this is because you know how to tap into your feminine energy, and you know what's needed. You know how to nurture what's needed. It's almost like it's natural. It's your natural instincts or something. You don't even always understand how you know something or how you are so good at something. You don't even always understand it, but you just know what you know. Your intuition is telling you the right thing. You may be deciding to move into, you're happy that you're able to move into calmer waters, but you're also defensive about where you're going. You're keeping something to yourself. You may be blocking people or you're not telling them what your destination is or what your goals are, what your plans are, where you are. It's something that you're doing. You're keeping your defenses up. There could be trust issues here with someone who wants to know, oh, where are you going? Or what are your future plans? Or where are you relocating to or something? You may be keeping this to yourself. You've envisioned this happy life of where you want to go, what you want to do. It's like you're abandoning these are total Pisces energy cards. You're abandoning something. You're walking away from something under this eclipsed moon to get to this Ten of Cups here. You could be tired of, maybe you feel like you have emotionally given so much and you still feel alone, and you desire to have your own pack, your own family, the family that you're choosing to be around and be with. You could be very structured right now, dealing with the truth, dealing with facts, analytical. You see something very clearly. So it's like you're walking away from it and going into a happier direction, something that's best for you. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, total Pisces energy around this third quarter moon in Taurus. Ooh. That Great Fortune wanted to come out again. Thief. Yeah, you could feel like something was kind of kept from you. Or you could feel like somebody tried to like really betray you, or like take your time or take the shine off of you. Like somebody could have been trying to steal the limelight from you. There's a light in the background. Get the attention off of you and put it on themselves by lying on you or betraying you or something. But it's like them trying to put so much focus on you is actually working in your favor, because it's like you're doing what you're supposed to do. This could be on a job. house. Something about your foundation. You're either blocking people out or something like that. If these walls could talk, something about a home life or 2, 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, Virgo energy, second house Taurus energy, also second month February, Aquarius, Pisces, fourth month Aries, Taurus, family room again. Something about something. August is really focused on your foundation, your home life. Your community. This could be connected to your family. At the bottom of the deck, despair, coffin, toil, and labor. Yeah, some of you all have been through a lot. A whole lot. Like you've been in such a hard situation that it's just like you're tired of that kind of life. You know you deserve better. And so you're pursuing your goals. Okay. Hold on, let me see something. And then as we move out of that, last quarter moon in Taurus, then it moves into a waning crescent moon in Gemini, and then a waning crescent moon in Cancer, a waning crescent moon in Leo. Okay, so this could be a lot of communication about your home life. Again, something about the spotlight. You know, somebody may feel like the spotlight is being put on you, or they're trying to put a lot of attention on you, but it's actually working out in your favor. Okay, you have a new moon in Virgo coming up around August the 23rd, and the new moon speaks of a new start is coming. Okay, and it's about a time to give rather than take. So when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock in your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. A Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. The tune with the moon is recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. The additional meaning for this card is gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order so that what you need to do at this time in the Virgo moon, in the Virgo new moon, and whatever else you pull. Wait a minute, hold on. So that's what you, okay. The energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at this time of the Virgo new moon, and whatever else you pull, whenever else you pull this card. So it's something about you getting things in some sort of order. This could be your diet. This could be your work schedule, your morning routine, how you do things before you get up. I mean, you know, maybe you're laying in bed when you first open your eyes and you're speaking positivity over yourself, your day. This could be you getting up and deciding to work out. This could be you getting up and deciding to meditate. It's some sort of work, it's some sort of routine you're going to start getting in, or you're being encouraged to do this. This may be if you don't have time to work out in the morning time or meditate in the morning time, you're doing it in the evening time. It's like you're going to get more structured with your schedule. That's going to improve your life in some way. So you have a new start coming. You may be working on losing weight, gaining weight. Some of you all are detoxing, cleaning out your intestines, your system, getting your gut health in order, possibly even your finances. Like, it's like as you start to work on you and think like the inner you as well as the outer you, you're going to start to see your money and love life improve as well. It's like that's going to follow you. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Beautiful. All right. So you may be looking at seeing the beauty in yourself, seeing the, like looking at yourself over again. Like self-love means a number of things. When I pull the messages from the universe, in one of those cards it speaks on saying no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to something that you know would not make you happy. That's a form of self-love. Showing discipline. Instead of eating that triple cheeseburger, maybe you can eat, maybe you can make a cheeseburger salad without the hamburger, I mean without the buns, you know, the bread. So it's like you're going to start altering something to improve your life. Some of you all again are getting into a heavy workout regimen, or maybe even just a light one where you're gradually doing it. You're making subtle changes. I do feel like you're getting control of your money, your love life, as well as your physical health. Two of Cups is here. Nice. The Fool card. The High Priestess. The Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. Two of Cups is crowning the Five of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. The Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Devil. The Emperor. The King of Pentacles. Someone that you had a falling out with. A bad falling out with too. Wants to reconnect with you. They may be reaching out to you around this time, wanting to have some sort of new start. This came out in another reading, and now I'm seeing it here. Someone may be reaching out to you around this new moon in Virgo energy. I do feel like this is someone that wants to, they want to take a chance on this connection so things can move forward. They're willing to throw caution to the wind. This could be someone who had to let things kind of settle down. I do feel like this is someone who maybe watches you. They're watching your life improve and they want to be a part of it. And I know, Pisces, I mean, I can hear some of y'all, I don't want nobody from my past coming back. I get it. And you have that choice. You have free will. But I'm just telling you that someone that you had a huge falling out with does want to have a connection with you. They're trying to almost like get themselves like hyped up to come your way. Whoever this is feels like you moved on from them emotionally, and you're focused on positive things in your life, your health, your finances, your wealth, your mental health, your career, maybe even a new love life. The High Priestess is crowning the Lover's card here. I do feel like if you had a public relationship in the past with someone, any connections that you're having now, you're kind of keeping to yourself until you know that they can really grow. You may be a very private person and you could have had a falling out because someone needed a lot of attention, or maybe you weren't ready to let people know that you were in a connection with someone. You just wanted to see if it was going to work first. Maybe within 2 months of you all meeting this person, you all started having falling outs within 5 months. And you're like, wait a minute, I don't even want anyone to know that we, were dating or seeing each other. And this person could have done something publicly, like to let everybody, it's like almost as if somebody knew that you did not want people to be all up in your business, so they did the total opposite. They put everybody in your business. This was for clout or for attention or something, but I feel like this is the person who wants to come back. You may be happier in a relationship where the person respects your wishes of keeping things private until you all actually know where you want to be or if something is going to progress. Whoever this is willing to keep their mouth shut now. Now, again, you have free will. Some of you all are going to give somebody a chance again. Some of you all have no desire to. But you have this Eight of Pentacles here crowning this huge Ace of Pentacles. And this looks like whatever you're working on, you're being given a huge pentacle to put you in that Nine of Pentacles energy. That Nine of Pentacles energy is a life of luxury. You may be saving a lot of money to improve your life, working on your health, something that you're mastering. You're getting into a routine of doing something and you're actually seeing it pay off. Maybe you're taking money out of each paycheck and you're putting it into a savings account, or you're investing into Bitcoin, or you're investing into maybe every day, again, you're working out, or you're just paying attention to what you eat, or you're detoxing at certain times in the month. I feel like you're going to get into a regimen or a routine that's going to really help you around this time. But around this time, because you're doing so well for yourself, it's actually creating an energy of attachment. Like people from your past want to come back. They want to have a connection with you, but you may be in a new connection, and someone who you're in a new connection with, or you're attracting a new love or a new relationship, they're really into you too. So yeah, let me see what else is coming out for you. Wow, great fortune. Family room. Courtship. At the bottom of the deck, toil and labor. What's up under that? Wealthy man. Okay. There's some sort of great fortune, and this could just be a windfall coming in. Family room. It could be due to your family Fourth house, Cancer energy. It could be a feminine energy or like a mother figure or someone you used to live with. This also to me looks like you're seeing health is wealth. When you feel healthy, you feel better, you're investing into yourself. If some of you all, something was, like I said, like if you were going through some sort of illness or sickness or something, you're going to start to see your health improve. Not only your physical health, but also your financial health, as well as the love that you're receiving. Something is about to improve around this time. Make sure that you know your worth and you don't let someone who did not value you come back into a connection and make you feel like you're doing all the work again. You're the one fighting for something. Because I almost get the energy somebody's going to come back like trying to rekindle something with you, but they haven't changed much. They may be putting on a facade in the beginning because they want to be a part of your life as things are getting a lot better for you. They want to be a part of that. But I feel like this is someone who hasn't changed a bit, and you're just going to be left feeling like you have to constantly fight for the connection and always feeling at a loss with someone. So it does look like you will either be meeting someone new, or maybe you're already out of that connection and you've already met someone and you're building upon that healthy connection here. But I see like your health improving, and this is going to attract the wealth that you want, the money that you want, the stability that you want, as well as better relationships, platonic as well as your love life, okay? All right. Now with this in August, we're actually having 2 first quarter moons in August. We're having 2 first quarter moons. So we start off with the first quarter moon in Scorpio, and then we end the month with the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Again, your commitment to something is being tested. Maybe you're in a very healthy connection with someone, a very positive connection, and here you have someone from your past wanting to come back and explore something with you that they feel like is new. Sagittarius rules the 9th house. And I do feel like this could be someone who's saying they want to travel with you. The 9th house has a lot to do with spirituality, religion, morals, higher education, and long distance travel. Your commitment to something is being tested again at the end of the month, at the beginning of the month of August, as well as the end of the month. And maybe you're kind of looking at religion as well as spirituality, you know, in some area of your life. Your morals in a situation. You're learning something new. Your higher education. Some of you all may be going back to school around the end of the month. Or you could just be learning something new. The Sagittarius is a fire mutable sign, and their key phrase is, I perceive. The way you perceive things matter. Fire strong drives Fire's strong drive strives to stand out from the crowd as it rests in the mutable go with the flow quality. The key phrase I perceive means there is motivation to look around to discover your own individuality while finding your place in the world. In this situation, ask, how can I best be true to myself? Be honest with yourself and with the rest of the world. Sagittarian energy is said to be a mile long and an inch deep, as well as self-involved. Slow down so that you can perceive the depth as well as the breadth of the situation. Avoid careless unkindness. So, the Sagittarius is known as being committed to things for a very long period of time, but also very shallow. So, the Sagittarius has a lot to do with your liver, your hips, your thighs, your sacrum. Some of you all, again, will be doing a detox. This could be a time where maybe this could be something as simple as you've been doing extremely well with that new Virgo moon of detoxing and cleansing out your system and being in a routine and eating healthier and, you know, getting your financial health back and just all these wonderful things. And then here comes temptation. Okay. All right. Love. Okay. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And again, as you're working on getting yourself where you want to be, where you need to be, there could just be temptation coming in. Somebody who's noticing how well you're doing and they're trying to convince you to explore new options with them. Maybe some of you all have, like, you're being very cautious about what you drink, meaning alcohol, because all of that turns into sugar. And the reason I'm saying that is because your liver has to cleanse all of that stuff. So this could be in the Sagittarius rules your blood. So some of you all, this has a lot to do with someone maybe like, oh, let's go out drinking or something like that. And you've been doing extremely well, like being disciplined when it comes to your intake. And then here comes someone kind of wanting to throw you off your pathway or something. Okay. So just be cautious about that. Ten of Swords. This could be someone who see you doing extremely well. And they could be a little jealous of your success, or again, you may be looking really well, gaining weight, losing weight, being committed to what you want, not having to work as hard, trusting that what's meant for you is going to come your way. There's a lot of healing here. You may be able to take a vacation, maybe even a retreat. You're manifesting what you want. You may be also able to hold on to things better, like your finances or something like that. Now, and I do see your commitment is being tested again with this Sagittarius energy and the first quarter moon. Again, before we get into September, this is still in August. And I feel like if you throw all of that out the window, all of the hard work you're putting in to get yourself on the right path financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, in your love life, you're going to regret it. I really feel like somebody is who betrayed you or who don't have your best interest at heart is really seeing you move on without them in a very healthy way. And this is you using discernment around this time. If they know that you're no longer, you know, eating unhealthy or drinking too much or whatever, they could be coming out, oh, let's go to a bar. It's my treat. You know, I'm buying all the beverages. I'm buying all the drinks. And then, you know, and you've done so well. No. This could be someone who's trying to sleep with you once they feel like you're inebriated enough. Because I feel like if you let someone you let this temptation guide you down the wrong pathway, you may feel like, okay, I lost 10 pounds and now I'm going back to hanging out with this person all the time, and we're eating all the time, we're drinking all the time, and now I done gained the 10 pounds back. So it's like, it's something like that. You know, it's like you are showing yourself a lot of self-love and it's attracting certain energies to you. It's attracting good energies to you, but it's also attracting some of the people who you worked so hard to get away from and keep out of your life, or some of the bad habits that you decided to get away from and really alleviate, get out of your life. It's like it's coming back up. And there will be regrets if I do see you getting a hold on it though, but it's like, why even send yourself down that pathway when you don't have to? It does look like if you do kind of trip up and make a mistake, kind of like have those weak moments or something like that, you kind of let things get a little out of hand, you are going to it's almost as if you're going to put even more distance between you and someone that you could feel like they're a bad influence. Or if you kind of fall off the wagon, just say if this is a sobriety thing, I do feel like you're going to be more aware of your surroundings and the type of people or what your triggers are or something like that. So it's like you're going to kind of distance yourself and explore better ways to gain back that self-control. If you've been eating very healthy, doing very well or something like that, and you kind of fall off the bandwagon, you start eating all this unhealthy stuff again, I do feel like you're going to get a grip on it before it gets too out of hand. You may be even reaching out to someone who could kind of like be like listen to you or encourage you or something like that. Someone may be inspecting your work or inspecting how you're doing something, and this could be very profitable for you too. With this Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're using common sense, or you're really focused on your money around this time. You're focused on your career. Look at how this Queen is just looking down at this Pentacle like it, something that you really treasure. You know that it has brought a lot of stability in your life. And so with this Eight of Cups here, again, you're walking away from something that you had an emotional attachment to because you know that there's something better. You're not willing to risk it all. And whether that's alcohol, food, bad relationships, whatever, you're abandoning it so you can be in this Emperor energy of having more discipline, more self-control, and calling the shots in your life. Message of concern. Someone may be contacting you like, oh, I'm in this dire need situation. I've gone through this. It's something like that to get you to It's like to get your attention, to get back in your good graces or get you back around them or something. But this is, I don't know what this is. This is going to lead to some disaster. Like a huge betrayal, or you feeling like you got to pick up the pieces or something. So just be careful about people who, you know, they got everybody else to call on, but as soon as they see you doing well, or, you know, taking care of yourself the right way, or your money increasing, or things getting better for you, all of a sudden they have no one else to call on but you. Adjudication, that's like that Hierophant card. I'm thinking of the first month, January, that could be Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Fourth month, Aries energy. The number 5, Leo energy. The number 3, Gemini energy. Also, adjudication is Taurus energy. Bad health. Yeah, something that you worked on. Let me see. Community, poverty, thoughts, false person. Yeah, you need to be careful about the company you keep. That's what I see. Again, I feel like you're going to work really hard to get to a certain goal in your life, and you're going to achieve that. And then here comes this temptation or distraction. They could be using like a serious situation to try to pull you back in. This could even be someone that gets, like, there may be some sort of legal issues if you deal with them that you'll regret. So if you know you've been saving money, or your income has increased, or you've been eating healthier, or you've been in this like routine where you've been doing so well with your health, be cautious about people who all of a sudden, oh, let's go here, let's go do this, you know, it's my treat, and you've been on this health kick. Like, you know where you all are going, the food is unhealthy. Maybe you feel like, oh, once I know not to eat this, I know not to eat that. But it's almost as if you start drinking, and then you got to feel like you got to feed the alcohol, and, you know, all this stuff. And next thing you know, you're eating unhealthy, you're drinking unhealthy, you know, it's almost like that. And this could lead to other issues. It's like your body is getting into a very healthy routine. This could be like a shock to your body. Like, I thought we left that behind, that lifestyle behind. And it doesn't even have to be food or alcohol. This could just be you got out of a very unhealthy connection. Your mental health has improved. Your finances has improved since you've been away from someone. You're building healthier connections with people. You're not so aggravated, and here they come. A shallow person who want to have a long-term connection with you, 10 or 20-year connection with you, but very shallow, where they can constantly betray you and want you to be okay with that. Want to burden you and want you to be okay with that. As soon as they know that you don't want to have nothing to do with them, they're acting like it's an emergency. This could even be someone you cut them off and they know why, and they're kind of trying to have a wellness check done. That could be where I see the law is involved. Like, they're trying to have a wellness check done on you. This is their way of stalking you. Like, oh, you don't want to talk to me? Well, I'm gonna call the cops and pretend like I'm concerned about what's going on with you. The whole time, it's their way of being in your business or in your life, because they know that they're not healthy for you. Somebody who's very shallow but want to have a long connection, a long, shallow connection with you. So again, it's important for you to use discernment when you're dealing with people. Community came up again. So you have a community who really feel like welcomes you. Or healthy people who you can be around or call upon. If you tell this community, or maybe it's just a few friends or something, you're telling them what your goals are, and they're trying to keep you on the same pathway. Like, yeah, let's eat healthy. Let's stay focused on, you know, the healthy things, our money. Let's save. Let's, you know, something like that. So I feel like you have a bad temptation from your past that wants to come back. And it's up to you, Pisces, how you deal with that. But I feel like that's a lot of temptation, okay? All right, I'm going to close out your reading with a general reading as well as a message from the universe, okay? And this is for August 2025. The year of number 9. Okay, Spirit, what does Pisces need to know to finish out for the month of August? 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Hangman, Ten of Wands, the Moon card, Two of Cups, Queen of Swords. So Pisces, some of you all may be working towards, maybe you're working towards purchasing a home, moving together, home repairs, or just getting your life more stable. There will be some sort of reunion or celebrations, or where you're feeling welcomed, okay? Somewhere where you're feeling welcomed, and you could be taking your wands from one community where you felt burdened or overwhelmed or something like that, or stressed, into a community where your burdens are shared, so you don't feel like everything is put on you, okay? Also, you're going to have some sort of new beginning where you're inspired. You feel inspired. You're getting a lot of good news. This could be physically starting something. But I do see you trusting your intuition and kind of keeping it to yourself until you can really see the outcome of something. There's a lot of growth happening in your life in August. You're kind of getting back in the game of life, and so to speak. And maybe you're just connecting with like-minded people, or your career is doing well, your love life is doing well, or something. But I see things getting easier for you. And then you have this Hangman here. So again, towards the end of the month, be very cautious that you're not putting yourself in some sort of self-limiting situation, or where you feel trapped, or you lack direction due to some sort of offer coming in. See something, take the time to see something from a different perspective. Look at it from a unique viewpoint. Because I feel like you went through something with someone before, and if you didn't learn your lesson with them that time, you're definitely going to learn it this time. But this is something that can actually be avoided, though, Pisces. I see that. If you trust your intuition. This is somebody who's offering you something that I feel like you don't need, and it's not coming from a good place. And it's more about temptation or something. Courtship. House. Same. No matter how much I shuffle these cards, the same cards are coming out. Courthouse. Theft. Yeah, be careful about who you are surrounding yourself with. You don't want to be in an energy where you're too inebriated and then somebody steals something from you. Oh, let's go out and let's go get drunk and party and all this stuff. I'm inviting you here, there, you know, and slip something in your drink. Or this, to me, looks like you're on the right path. So something from your past is not meant to be in your life, Pisces. And if you didn't learn the lesson then, you're definitely going to learn it now. But again, something is avoidable, but it's about you having the discipline to say no. No, thank you. No matter how tempting it seems. So, again, courthouse is here. This could be you dealing with legal documents. Some of you all will be relocating or changing your residence or something like that. This could be due to you, you may be signing a contract. This could just be due to you moving, or maybe you're getting like a, what do you call it? You could be going through a home buying program or something like that. Let me close out your reading with a message from the universe. Some of you all may be renovating. You may be working with contractors. Maybe you're renovating your home. You may be needing to get certain licenses or permits or something. When you continue to reminisce or replay or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. That is your message for August. Sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for your commitment to this channel. Thank you for so much support. Thank you for being members, subscribers. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining this community. And I'm sending you love and light, and I will talk with you amazing Pisces, cross watchers, members, cuspers, as well as subscribers and new subscribers and viewers who need to become subscribers another time.